Our mission is to make communal sustainable living mainstream, as we believe many of the world's ills can be solved through communal sustainable living. So, we're building a network of 100% off-the-grid communities, starting here in Montreal, Quebec, Canada.
We're documenting the entire process to show others how to build their own communities and to show the world that communal sustainable living is awesome, feasible, and necessary. We're not a protest, we're a solution.
We are building a 100% off-the-grid community on 60 acres of land, just 20 minutes from downtown Montreal. Now what will we have in this community? Well, it'll start with a giant 2-story community center earthship, gardens, greenhouses, livestock, homes, and so much more.
An earthship is a 100% off-the-grid structure invented by Michael Reynolds. Earthships use modern engineering to work with the natural processes of the planet, resulting in free and automated generation of food, water, and energy. All your basic needs are met at zero cost to you. They utilize the principle of thermal mass to stay around 68 degrees Fahrenheit, about 20 degrees Celsius, in even the most extreme climates, without any electric heating or cooling. They're also much cheaper than conventional homes and are made of mostly recycled materials.
Living at Valhalla will be like how we're meant to live, simply, beautifully, and together. Food, water, and electricity are plentiful. You're around like-minded people. There's always something exciting going on. There's always something new to learn or some new way to grow. This isn't just some hippie ideal. It's a feasible lifestyle, and we're making it a reality.
The most exciting part of Valhalla is the freedom it provides. With all of your basic needs met, you wake up each morning owning the day. You can follow your bliss without compromise. And the people best fit to change the world are those 100% absorbed in doing what they love to do. With communities like Valhalla, anyone can do that.
Valhalla started in April 2012 with a handful of people who were tired of waiting for others to be the change that they wanted to see in the world. So we bought 60 acres of land with no clear vision, but we knew it needed to be done. We planted some trees, gathered some people, moved into a house together, started a website, and Valhalla was born.
The number one question is, how are we funding this? We're going after funding from all angles. We're attracting sponsors, trading the skills of Valhalla members for goods and services, seeking documentary funding, using crowdfunding campaigns, and selling merchandise made within the Valhalla community such as soap, candles, and yoga mats. We're also running local events that promote the ideals of Valhalla.
In 10 years, we will have created the world we wish to see today. The Valhalla movement will be a network of sustainable communities, learning from each other, and helping budding communities flourish.
The goal is to be mainstream. These communities will be a launch pad for social change and inspiration for the world to believe in sustainable living.
Oh, hey there, and welcome to the Valhalla HQ. So a lot of you people must be wondering, what is Valhalla? Well, Valhalla is a community of people hell-bent on being the change that we actually want to see in the world. We're trying to make communal living mainstream, and to do such, we actually acquired 60 acres of land in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, just for that purpose. Not only do we believe that this is awesome, but it's also feasible and necessary. We're building the world that we believe is possible in our hearts today. But don't take my word for it. Let me introduce you to some of the other members.
Hey guys, come join my class. At Valhalla, we're breaking paradigms left and right, night and day. And that's why we put special importance on learning new knowledge for education. So guys, organic? Good. Non-organic? Bad. I want a paragraph on what Einstein would think.
Okay. One of our main goals at Valhalla is learn how to build self-sustainable structures. Let's check out what the engineering department has in store.
Not bad. I'm an engineer.
Let's see what we're actually doing next spring. We believe Valhalla is only as healthy as its members. That's why we have daily exercise, yoga, and meditation sessions. Now, if you'll excuse me. To fund Valhalla, we've created merchandise, like lavender soap, and seed balls.
And a sexy Valhalla calendar.
That was a joke. We've got sponsors. We're also utilizing crowdfunding. Now, if you don't mind, I got an entertainment committee to make an event for you.
Welcome to our marketing center, where we work on getting the word out about Valhalla. Here we put out videos, images, and blog posts in hopes of getting people like you to share our stuff. Speaking of which, I'll give you a couple seconds right now to share this video. Awesome, thanks. If you'd like to help Valhalla, the fastest and easiest way for you to do that is to spread the word! Or you could always send us some brownies.
Well, enough about all that. Follow me, and I'll show you what we're building. We're bringing the future to the present by building a fully self-sustainable home made by recycled materials that will catch its own rainwater, produce its own food, and manufacture its own electricity so the inhabitants could live the life that they were put on this planet to enjoy. So what are we looking for? Well, we're looking for people like you to come, help, and join people like us so that together we can be the change that we wish to see in this world.
What do you mean you didn't see your sponsorship logos?
At Cybernated Farm Systems, we have a big dream, and you can be part of it. In the 21st century, it is unconscionable that anyone, anywhere should go hungry, especially given our advanced technical capabilities. CFS is dedicated to using systems engineering and integration practices as used by NASA and other technologically sound entities to develop highly automated aquaponic farm facilities that are self-sufficient, grid-independent, and require minimal technical support or human intervention. A combination of solar, wind, and battery power systems, in concert with water collection systems and automation, will enable a CFS facility to be placed in the middle of nowhere and still be able to produce food. But we don't stop there. CFS is just as dedicated to education, and with that in mind, we plan to teach people how to operate and manage their CFS facility, from the humanitarian aid workers in the region to the very people being served. In conjunction with global partners such as governments and humanitarian organizations, and with residential and commercial partnerships, our mission is to combat hunger by empowering people with local, direct food production facilities that immediately address their survival needs.
Hi, my name is Marcin, farmer, technologist. I was born in Poland, now in the US. I started a group called Open Source Ecology. We've identified the 50 most important machines that we think takes for modern life to exist. Things from tractors, bread ovens, circuit makers. Then we set out to create an open source, DIY, do-it-yourself version that anyone can build and maintain at a fraction of the cost. We call this the Global Village Construction Set. So let me tell you a story. So I finished my 20s with a PhD in fusion energy, and I discovered I was useless. I had no practical skills. I mean, the world presented me with options, and I took them. I guess you can call it the consumer lifestyle. So I started a farm in Missouri and learned about the economics of farming. I bought a tractor, then it broke. I paid to get it repaired, then it broke again, and pretty soon, I was broke too. I realized that the truly appropriate low-cost tools that I needed to start a sustainable farm and settlement just didn't exist yet. I needed tools that were robust, modular, highly efficient and optimized, low-cost, made from local and recycled materials that would last a lifetime, not designed for obsolescence. I found that I would have to build them myself. So I did just that. And I tested them. And I found that industrial productivity can be achieved on a small scale. So then I published the 3D designs, schematics, instructional videos, and budgets on a wiki. Then contributors from all over the world began showing up, prototyping new machines during dedicated project visits. So far we have prototyped 8 of the 50 machines, and now the project is beginning to grow on its own. We know that open source has succeeded with tools for managing knowledge and creativity, and the same is starting to happen with hardware too. We're focusing on hardware because it is hardware that can change people's lives in such tangible material ways. If we can lower the barriers to farming, building, manufacturing, then we can unleash just massive amounts of human potential. That's not only in the developing world. Our tools are being made for the American farmer, builder, entrepreneur, maker. We've seen lots of excitement from these people who can now start a construction business, parts manufacturing, organic CSA, or just selling power back to the grid. Our goal is a repository of published designs so clear, so complete that a single burned DVD is effectively a civilization starter kit. I've planted 100 trees in a day. I've pressed 5,000 bricks in one day from the dirt beneath my feet, and built a tractor in 6 days. From what I've seen, this is only the beginning. If this idea is truly sound, then the implications are significant. A greater distribution of the means of production, environmentally sound supply chains, and a newly relevant DIY maker culture can hope to transcend artificial scarcity. We're exploring the limits of what we all can do to make a better world with open hardware technology. Thank you.
Open Source Ecology is a network of farmers, engineers, and supporters that for the last 2 years have been building the Global Village Construction Set, a set of the 40 different machines that it takes to create a small civilization with modern-day comforts. The Global Village Construction Set is like a life-size Lego set in which motors, parts, and power units can interchange. Thus far, we have prototyped 8 of the 40 machines and have published all of the 3D designs, schematics, instructional videos, and budgets on our wiki. The cost of making or buying our machines are, on average, 8 times cheaper than buying from an industrial manufacturer. The compressed earth brick press is our first product release and is the world's first high-performance open-source model. This machine allows one operator to load raw dirt right from the building site. The MicroTrack walk-behind tractor is a perfect solution for small-scale agricultural uses or where land features require a more flexible tool than a full-size tractor. The front mount allows attachments for tilling, mowing, and chipping. The LifeTrack multi-purpose tractor is the backbone of the Global Village Construction Set. The LifeTrack combines the power of a skid loader with the functionality of an agricultural or construction tractor. This year, we also completed prototypes for our drill press, self-replicating torch table, string trimmer, and soil pulverizer. As you can see, we've got a lot more to do.